们第4组的同学是由医学系的3年级的蔡君宏同学、图资系3年级的王姿涵同学，跟生技系2年级的赵雨琪同学，为我们带来 marijuana legalization。我们欢迎他们。
Good evening, welcome. Do you guys still remember the NTU Talk Show from earlier? I bet you guys still want some more because here it is, NTU Talk Show episode number 2. I'm your host, Danny. And tonight, we'll be talking about marijuana. In 2014, Taiwanese star Ko Zhendong was caught smoking pot with his Chinese friend, Peng Zuming, who is the international celebrity Jackie Chan's son. Both of them was held in custody for some time. Now, let me briefly introduce what marijuana is. The usage of marijuana can be traced back to the New Stone Age. It was widely used in ancient India and was even mentioned in Li Shizhen's famous book, 本草纲目. There are more than 400 chemical compounds that are responsible for the influences of marijuana to the human body and mind. The influences include hallucination, inability to focus, short-term memory loss, and an intensive feeling of joy. Now, let me introduce you the guest of tonight, our marijuana advocate and the prettiest gangster, Joanne.
Hi, everyone. Let's get high.
And our second guest of tonight, Dr. Harry Blacktie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Harry Blacktie. Here is my advice. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from death.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Now, let me ask you guys, what are your stances regarding marijuana?
First, I have to emphasize the medical value of marijuana. Till this day, the medical usage are limited to hospital only, causing lots of people with chronic diseases with endless agony. Although there are still many legal alternatives, none of them have the same effectiveness marijuana does. Marijuana is also less addictive than other substances that are used medically, including cocaine and morphine. More and more science evidence are showing that marijuana won't cause an increase in crime or mental illness, so these are not really the issues to worry about. After legalizing marijuana, people will be less likely to commit violent crime for the possession of it. Our society must be safer because of it.
That is a good point. What do you think of it, doctor?
As most of you might know, smoking marijuana can make a person lose their self-control due to shorter memory loss and decrease of reacting ability. There are other issues that people tend to overlook, such as the problems of increasing criminals and patients with mental illnesses. Besides, marijuana is the entry-level drug with which almost every criminal begins to go on the wrong path.
But do you know that the former president of the United States, Obama, once said that treating marijuana the way we are now treating cigarettes and alcohol is a much better way?
Well, but the president of the Philippines, Duterte, is not afraid to show his position against marijuana. He even said that the criminals, the drug dealers, and the drug lords have no humanity.
That is not entirely true. The President Duterte actually supports the medical usage of marijuana.
That might be true, but the medical usage of marijuana is far less than recreational use. It makes no sense to legalize marijuana just for the minor and encourage the major to access marijuana.
Okay, then let's talk about the recreational use. Compared to cigarettes, marijuana has a slighter possibility of addiction. For the society, legalizing marijuana, both medical and recreational use, can boost the economy of Taiwan with tax. With regulations of law, I believe there will be effective restrictions on the transactions of marijuana.
What's your thought on this, doctor?
I think it's still irresponsible to pass a law allowing drug addicts to justify marijuana legally without considering other aspects. For example, the smoke of marijuana has certain smell that's unpleasant to most people. If people can smoke marijuana wherever they want, the total life quality will be lower due to the air pollution and the bad smell the smoke gives out. This will make Taiwan, the society of Taiwan, in a terrible way.
But look at your daily life. There are so many substances that are causing some sort of consequences. but our society accepts it. Cigarettes might cause air pollution, while alcohol might cause drunk driving, but none of them are facing the same criticism marijuana does. According to the National Health Institute, cigarette has a lethality of 1.1%, while marijuana has 0. So, I strongly support that marijuana should be legalized, both medical and recreational use in Taiwan.
Thank you guys for pointing out the facts worth knowing. Now, to sum up, the benefits of marijuana are its medical functions, economical potentials, and its possibility to serve as a better alternative for cigarettes. But let's not overlook the downsides of it. Once marijuana is legalized, it could cause disturbances for others and encourage kids and adults alike to try it out just for fun and ultimately lead to drug abuse. Now, let's look at marijuana in other countries. In the Netherlands, there's a special policy called the toleration policy. Basically, it states the amount and quantity that is considered the maximum tolerance for its citizens to possess and sell. Another example is the state of Colorado in the United States. After the legalization of marijuana, the state executed a series of laws requiring the indication of food containing marijuana and the detection of DUI concerning marijuana. With the regulations assisting in Taiwan, we believe that we will be able to fully use the benefits of marijuana while avoiding what is called the marijuana's downsides. We believe that with considerations, we'll be able to fully use what Mother Nature offers and eventually fully understand the pros and cons of marijuana. This is our show for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. Goodbye.